Hello and welcome to another session on Cosmic Torch. In this session, I'm going to share a piece of valuable information regarding how to identify the originality of a rudraksh. You all might have studied the importance of rudraksh in day-to-day life, and also might have watched few videos where the identification of rudraksh originality is demonstrated. Many of those videos are not so authentic, and I wanted to share this piece of information after I learned it from my master. I thought this is valuable and everybody should have access to it. So, before I share the screen and show you how you identify Rudraksha, there are some points that I would like to mention. Many of you have doubts whether women should wear Rudraksha or not, whether people belonging to all communities can wear Rudraksha or not. Everybody can wear this at all times. There is no restriction imposed on any particular community or any particular. There's no gender difference also with reference to wearing a Rudraksh. There is no restriction whatsoever based on community or gender or age. Anybody can wear this. You get a mention of different kinds of Rudraksha based on the number of facets in Shiva Purana and in Katyayani Purana. Shiva Purana, you will have a mention till 14 facet, Shodamukhi. And beyond that, you have the information Katyayani Purana. You can all refer to the text. In 2.5 pages, you can see which Rudraksha gives you what benefit. Now, the other question is whether it should be removed at different points of time in the day-to-day life. The Rudraksha that I'm going to deal with today is the Saptamukhi Rudraksha. And for this, there is no restriction. You can wear it at all times, except when you are attending a funeral or someone passes away at home. Except when you are near a dead body, you don't have to remove this Rudraksha under any circumstance. Married people, when they unite with their spouse also, the Saptamukhi Rudraksha need not be removed, though if you get a feeling of guilt or you don't feel like wearing it on different occasions, you can remove it. And after you remove it, you cannot keep it away from your body for a very long time. If you do that, again, when you wear it, will take time to align with your body. After I explain you how to identify the originality of a Rudraksha, I will tell you how it is to be worn. Before you wear, what is the ritual to be done? So, first things first, let me share the screen. I have some images which I have copied onto an MS Word document. See, the Rudraksh that you can see here in the picture is the same Rudraksh that I'm wearing. Before wearing, I got the test done. I took it to a dentist and got the X-ray done, which is what you also have to do. Now, when you look, why do you have to get the X-ray done? See, when you look at a Rudraksha from outside, you can clearly see the markings, and then you can see the how many facets are there. Let us start from this point: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Do not mistake that the facets are not equidistant. They are. The picture that I took was by holding the Rudraksh in one hand and click the picture from a certain distance with the other hand. So the angle at which I held the mobile was not so perfect. That is why you are seeing certain regions of the Rudraksh being broader and the other being narrow. But that's not the case. All facets are equidistant. Now, why do you have to get the X-ray done? These slits that you are seeing can also be made manually. You get a blade and then you start cutting at the region. You can make these slits, but the slots in the interior of this rudraksha bead cannot be made like that. Those slots will be inherently present. Only if it is a real Saptamukhi Rudraksha, you will see 7 slots inside. So the X-ray which I got it done by a dentist, the X-ray image of the same bead is this. Now you can see 6 of them are very clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The seventh slot is not so clear. So you might mistake this to be a six-mukhi Rudraksha, but it is not. Then how do you identify? Sometimes not all seed slots are so clearly visible. You have to go by the symmetry. So let me scroll it down a little to let you compare with the six-mukhi Rudraksha. This is a six-mukhi Rudraksha. The image I took it from Google. The Amazon on Amazon, the Rudraksha that you get, they come along with the lab report where they get the X-ray done. But you cannot trust that the bead which is sent and the image which is given to you is of the same. You can have an X-ray image done of a perfect six-mukhi or seven-mukhi Rudraksha, and you may be given a fake one. So you have to get the X-ray done after you buy the Rudraksha. So now look at the symmetry. Now, if this was a six-mukhi Rudraksha, because you're not able to see the seventh slot so clearly, you will not have these two, this slot and this slot and this slot and this slot being so close to each other. They will be placed like this, apart from each other in this manner, where each slot is at an equal distance from the slot next to it. So there is no necessity for these two slots to come so close together if there was no requirement to accommodate another seed here. So you look at the symmetry. Had this been a six-mukhi Rudraksha, this would have moved a little down, this would have moved a little down, this would have moved to a little to the right down on the right side, and similarly this also would have moved down. So you look at the symmetry and then you identify whether it is a six-mukhi or a seven-mukhi Rudraksha. Now, after you get this X-ray done, now you know this Rudraksha is good enough and it can be worn. Now, I chose a Saptamukhi Rudraksha based on the data that I read in Shiva Puran. Now, Saptamukhi Rudraksha is supposed to confer wealth and prosperity on you. It is written that even a pauper, if he buys a Saptamukhi Rudraksha and then wears it, he will get all the Aishwarya. So the reason I chose the Saptamukhi Rudraksha is because the presiding deity is Mahalakshmi, but the presiding planet is ruling planet is Saturn, and I chose it because it is my Lagna Lord. Mine is a Capricorn Lagna, and Saturn is my Lagna Lord, so I chose a Saptamukhi Rudraksha. Presiding deity is Mahalakshmi. Generally, Rudraksha is advised to be worn on Monday. But I chose to wear it on Friday because the presiding deity is Mahalakshmi. So you can also choose a Saptamukhi Rudraksha and then wear it on Friday. It'll be very good if you can wear an entire mala of the Saptamukhi Rudraksha. When you're wearing a mala around the neck, you needn't have this big bead. You get smaller beads, but that will, however, cost you at least 9 to 10,000 rupees. So I was lucky enough to find a genuine Rudraksha supplier from Nepal. And I recently also got another bead for one of my friends. That also I'm to get the X-ray done because when I gift it to someone, I will have to show them that the bead that I have ordered is authentic. So what must you do before you wear this? You have to first soak it. And the other 2 points that I would like to mention is when you want to identify the authenticity, you get the X-ray done. Of course, that is the best way. If your intuition is good enough, you can also feel a small temperature difference when you hold the bead in your palm. You hold it in your palm and close it. Close your eyes. Then try to feel the surface of the bead on your palm. You can feel a slight temperature difference, and that's a very mild difference. Unless you are very sensitive, you will not be able to identify that. But that is another way of identifying the authenticity of a rudraksha. Also, you have fake rudraksha made out of some plaster of Paris like material and all. If that is the case, you will not see the fibers in the grooves. These grooves that you are seeing, if you carefully observe in the groove, you will see the fiber because you get the fruit which is to be peeled, and after you peel it, the inside is what this structure is. So it is a very fibrous fruit, and you will see the fiber sticking in the, it's still remaining in the grooves, though it is given to you after cleaning it. So those are the other 2 points. Then you have to soak this in cow's ghee and in panchamrita. The original protocol says you have to soak it for 24 hours in cow ghee, 24 hours in panchamrita. But my master suggested not to soak it for so long because it might damage the uh, wood material. I mean, the plant material, it might get damaged. So I was advised that I soak it for 1 hour in cow ghee and 1 hour in panchamrita. So you soak it for 1 hour in cow ghee, followed by that before that you have to wash it with Ganga Jal. Wash it with Ganga Jal. If you don't have Ganga Jal, you wash it with rose water also. It is okay. You soak it in cow's ghee for 1 hour, then you soak it in panchamrita for 1 hour. Then you place it on the shivling that you have at home. If you don't have a shivling, you place it at a on a surface such that you can do the abhishekam. You pour the panchamrita over it, and you also pour if you have Gangajal or normal water also, with Om Namah Shivaya chanting as much as you can. 108 beats 11 times or 108 times, whatever is your capacity. To whatever extent you can do it, you chant. That is energizing the Rudraksha. You are energizing Rudraksha with Om Namah Shivaya. And Om Namah Shivaya is a mantra which does not require any Upadesha. In another session, I will discuss on what are the mantras which do not require a Guru's Upadesha. So Om Namah Shivaya doesn't require any Guru's Upadesha. You can chant Om Namah Shivaya, then it gets energized. After that, you have to again wash it because you have put it in Panchamrita and all, the ghee and all sticks to it. You have to wash it again, blot it dry, take it to a Shiva temple and ask the priest to touch this Rudraksha to the Shivling and then give it to you. Then you have to put it in a red colored thread, a red colored silk cotton thread, whatever you're comfortable with. And I have put the knot like this. Let me stop sharing this screen. I have put the knot like this. You also have a technique where you make the thread pass through the hole, and then this is in a horizontal position. That is also fine. And some of you can get the silver covering made on either side. That's also okay. You can wear it either in red thread or silver chain or gold chain. Don't wear it on in copper or any other metal. Red thread is well and good. So you don't have to detach it. After you wear it, you have to give it some time to align with the energies of your body. So it will take around around 20 to 25 days to align with your body. After that, you start feeling the result of wearing this. So it's a good experience to have the Rudraksh with you. After it aligns, you will gradually see the benefits. You might forget also that you are wearing a Rudraksh, and the events which are actually occurring have got some connection with the Rudraksh, but you carefully observe it does have a connection. So that is how you identify a Rudraksh. If you have liked this video, please mention that. Share my channel, share my video with your friends and relatives. And if you like the video, you can comment. You're also welcome to pay me a dakshina if you are interested. The link to paying the dakshina is given in the description box. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you are new to it.